Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be taking you around a lovely tour of my vanity. I'm going to show you what's on my vanity as well as what's in my vanity. I wanted to do this video because this is my current setup, but it will be changing. While I love my vanity, it's an OG. I've had this vanity for 3 years. Bought it at wayfair.com, shameless plugin. I love my vanity, but my makeup collection has outgrown it. So I'm going to be switching it out and doing a whole nother setup. I've already purchased some adage drawers, my tabletop, a chair, and that's what I will be doing in the next couple of days. It's changing this whole setup, but I wanted to show you what it looked like before I change it. While there is a disclaimer that surrounds these videos, I will not be giving that disclaimer because there seems to be this harsh judgment on people who have a lot of makeup, but I work hard. I love makeup. I buy makeup. YouTube is not my job. This is my hobby. I do this for fun. So mama's gonna do what mama wants to do, regardless of the harsh judgment. And now, onto the tour. So let's talk about what's on top of my vanity. So right here I have this acrylic caboodle. I bought this at Target, and what I use this for is to house my setting sprays. I have some deluxe size samples of some Urban Decay, some Pharmacy, Kapari, Milani, Mario Badescu, Quarterly, MAC Prep and Prime, Elf. I have my beauty drops. And back here I have dozens of perfume samples. I get most of these in my Sephora Play box, or like when you go to the store and you get like a sample of something, a free sample of something. Sometimes I pick a perfume, and that's why I have so many, because you know, sometimes you don't want to commit to the full-size bottle and you want to see how it works with your body chemistry. So this is the way to go. Try the samples and then make your choice. Now, I also have some mascaras up here. Usually I keep the mascaras that I'm currently using up top. Basically the large ones. I have my Better Than Sex that I use on my upper lashes. I have my L'Oreal Telescopic that I use on my lower lashes. I don't use this on my upper lashes because it flakes. And this used to be my favorite mascara until I discovered Urban Decay's Perversion. And, you know, that will probably change as well. But right now, Perversion is my favorite. So I have some Dulce. This Blink, I haven't tried it yet. This is the tubing mascara, the one that you take off and it's supposed to come off as like tubes instead of just smearing all over the place. And then I have my liquid liners up here. I like to keep my liquid liners upright like this with the tip facing down, because I find that it's the best way to store them. Usually when I have them laying down and then I want to try one, it's like the tip is dried out and you have to shake and, you know, mess with it until the liquid liner comes down. So I store them like this. When you're ready to use them, they're like brand new. So off to the side here, I have my cotton swabs. I have some Q-tips. I have my cotton rounds for removing my makeup or my eye makeup, and for applying like my toners and my liquid lotions. And this right here is a little sort of like a little spatula. I use that for sticking that into my creams as to not contaminate them with my fingers or my nails or any germs that may be on my hands when I stick it inside of the creams. And then here off to the side I have, this is my Making Faces book by Kevin Aquan, and here I have some brushes. I have other brushes, but I currently washed them, so they're not here. And this is what I have on my Vanity right now. This is how I store my brushes. Nothing fancy, but it works for me. I usually burn some candles, and when I'm done burning them, I remove the wax, wash the jar, and I use that for my brushes. It's cheap and it gets the job done. This is a little jar that I bought in the dollar store, and this right here I bought at Forever 21. And then right here I have my eye makeup removers. This is my favorite one, Philosophy, Just Release Me, and OG, Neutrogena. And then I have the Sephora Instant Eye Makeup Remover. They also have the dual phase one that's like these two, which I picked up in the VIB Rouge sale. I wanted to give it a try. And then here I have my lip balms. I have my Hanalei, I have some Bite Beauty, I have the Kapari, which is okay. Hanalei is like my favorite one right now. Kapari is like, I don't know if it's that it's melted or what, but it's like an oil, but it's pretty good. It's not too heavy, it's just right. And then I have some Milani and some Sephora. I won't be going into intricate detail about everything that I have in all the drawers, because when I do the updated setup, I will go into more detail. I'll go more in depth into what I have in my drawers and names and so on and so on. So right here, right on top of my Vanity, I have my favorite lipsticks. So back here I have my NARS lipsticks, which are right now my favorite high-end lipsticks. I have my MAC, and my favorite drugstore lipsticks are Revlon. And then here on the side I have some Marc Jacobs, YSL, and Charlotte Tilbury. So let me back up so that I can explain this a little right here. So this right here is, this little setup right here doesn't come like that. I just put it together like that, made it into like a tower, because my Vanity is not too big, so I really can't have these all spread out over the Vanity, because then they'll take up all the room. But this right here is not even a makeup organizer. That is a it's like a little filing cabinet for papers. You store papers in there. But I bought it and tweaked it and made it work for me. So I bought this in the Container Store, and the reason why I bought it is because it's long. So I can store a lot of things in there, including palettes if I wanted to. These right here, I can't. Like, I can store my liquid lipsticks, lip glosses, stuff that are about that size. You can't really put palettes in these. So I opted for that. I paid like $14.99 for that in the Container Store. I got this acrylic set in the Container Store. This is two pieces by the way, and you purchase them separately. And then this acrylic makeup organizer right here I bought in or on Amazon.com. And now, so this right here is just, I just threw this makeup in here because I needed some place to put it until I change the setup. So right here I have some like crayon lipsticks. In this drawer right here, it's like one drawer and it has like a divider in it. Right here I have my lip scrubs. I have some Milani, Bite Beauty, Elf, Jersey Shore, and then I have some lip ointments and some lip balms back there. Well, that's not a lip balm. It's like a, what is that? It's not a lip balm. I don't want to call it a lip balm. It's a, what is it? It's like an, it's not an ointment. I don't want to say it's an ointment. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. This is a lip butter. There you go. This is a lip butter. It's a Caress lip butter, a guava lip butter. And here off to the side I have some RMS Beauty highlighters, Becca color correctors, my Bobbi Brown, what is that, vitamin C face base. And then down here I have my Urban Decay Vice lipstick palette, my Narcissus cheek palette, and in this drawer I have all my setting powders. I have some Laura Mercier, some Bare Minerals, RCMA, and Fiona Styles, which I just purchased. That's brand new. I haven't used it yet. And then down in these drawers, I have, excuse if I'm shaking a lot, it's that I'm trying to take you on this talk while holding this camera, and your hand does get tired. But right here, I have my eyebrow products. I don't have many. This is all I have in my complete collection because I like to wear my eyebrows natural, so I don't really do too much to them. Like I'll comb them out, I'll use the spoolie, color them in if I need it, and then I'll set them with some gel if I need it. But I don't really do too much to my eyebrows, so I like the natural look. So that's all I have for eyebrows. In this drawer I have everything for eyelashes. I have the House of Lashes black glue, white glue. I have some false lashes back there. I have the eyelash holder and the eyelash applicator. And then over here I have my concealers. These I have I have Tarte Shape Tape. I have my NYX. I have Tarte the Little Compact, and LA Girl Pro Conceal. In this drawer I have random lipsticks and lippy sticks that I just needed to throw somewhere until I finish organizing. And then in this drawer right here I have all my lip glosses, and in this one I have all my liquid lipsticks. Now in this file cabinet thing here, in the first drawer I have my glitters, my pigments, my single eyeshadows, my shadow sticks, and small little eyeshadow palettes like the Wet n Wild ones would be in here. And I do have some NYX paint pots. In the next drawer I have all of my primers. Here I have all kinds of primers. I have my eyeshadow primers and my face primers. I have some NYX, some Too Faced, some Makeup Forever, Smashbox, Bare Minerals, Estee Edit, and I have a bunch more back there, but like I said, I'll give you a more in-depth tour on another video. In this drawer I have everything highlighters and bronzers. I have some Becca, some vintage. These I got in a BoxyCharm. I have some ColourPop, some Sigma, Elf, some Essence, some Makeup Geek, and The Balm. In this drawer I have my lip liners, eyeliners, and my deluxe sample size mascaras. And here it is. Here's my Bay, my Perversion mascara. These I purchased in the Ulta sale, the 21 days of Ulta that we recently had. Here I have my gel eyeliner pots. And this right here is a highlighter that did not fit up here, so it now lives down here. And then these are some sample size lipsticks that I got. You usually get them as Point Perks or samples and with things that you buy. And that is my lovely garbage can. And now let's get into what's in my drawers. So in this drawer right here, I have everything cleanser, sort of like right here I have my Color Switch by Veramona and Sephora. I have this Boscia cleansing balm. I have this MAC cleansing oil. I have this Purity face cleanser. This used to be a face cleanser that I used to use, but I don't currently use it anymore because it does dry my face out. So what I use it for now is to wash my brushes. I currently do have the full size of it, but I no longer use it on my face. Here's my Beauty Blender Solid Bar. I have some here. This is a Sephora dual phase liquid I was talking about. This is the one that you have to shake up before you can use it. And then I have some samples of some Tatcha Camellia oil. I have some Sephora makeup wipes, Soy Fresh makeup remover, and I have these brush cleansing wipes by Sephora. These are good like when you are traveling and you don't want to take liquids with you. This is good for cleaning your brushes. And in the next drawer I have my foundation. So I have my liquid foundations and my powder foundations, which are down at the bottom. I'll show you what's like at the top. I have some Hourglass, some e.l.f. stick foundation. I have some BB Tarte. I have my NARS, my Josie Maran, my Milani. I have some Sephora. And that's what lives in this drawer. And then over to the side here in this drawer, I have my tools. And that's what that looks like. I have some sharpeners. I have some backups of my Hanalei lip treatment. I have a lipstick remover by e.l.f. I have a makeup remover here. And what I usually use this for is my mascara. So when I apply my mascara and if I blink or I get like little dots somewhere, I use this to remove the little dots. It's much easier than wiping it off because then you're just going to end up wiping off your makeup. And I have some eyelash curlers, scissors, I have a pad in case I want to write anything down, like makeup that I want to buy. I have my mirror compacts in here, a pen, and my Sharpie, because I'm OCD. And what I do is that when I purchase my makeup, when I receive it, I usually date it. So I write a little date on it as to when I purchased this so that I can keep track of how long I've had my makeup. And that's what lives in this drawer. And because these drawers are not that deep, I can't hardly store, I mean, I can store enough. I just can't store everything. So I have makeup living in other places and I don't want that anymore. That's why I'm going to be changing this setup. So what lives in this drawer is my blushes. So I have some MAC. This is my favorite blush. I have some NARS, Sigma, Tarte, e.l.f., Charlotte Tilbury, and many more. And that's what lives in this drawer. And then in this drawer, I have some palettes. Again, this does not house all of my palettes because it is not that big. But right here I have the Nubian 2 by Juvia's Place. I have the Kat Von D. I have some Urban Decay, Anastasia Beverly Hills, Too Faced, Zoeva, which I did a video on in case you want to check that out. I have my e.l.f. palettes, the Matte for Matte 1 and 2. I have some Wet n Wild, and then I have an IBY and a Naked Cosmetics. And that's what lives in this drawer. Whew. The truth surrounds these videos. I'm tired and I'm out of breath. Or I'm old, one or the other. And now for what lives under my vanity. In this bin right here is where I keep all of my cotton rounds. I keep my cotton rounds, my cotton balls, my Shiseido wipes, everything for cleansing and applying lotions or astringents or liquids is in here. I have my vanity stool, and then I have these plastic drawers right here, which I purchased because when my makeup collection started getting larger, I figured, you know, I store them in here and I'm not gonna need any more storage compartments. But not true. I need a lot more storage compartments because of all the makeup that I've gotten. So in here are some more of my palettes. In this drawer I have my samples, so everything skincare, perfume, brushes, or anything that comes in samples or deluxes would live in this drawer. And then down here I have my makeup bags. I have makeup bags that I've purchased at Victoria's Secret. I have my Ipsy bags. I have my Sephora bags, the little sacks the makeup come in. And that's what lives in this drawer. So that is my current setup. This is what it looks like once again. And this will be changing. So you can stay tuned, hopefully, to my update video when I get it up, once I set everything up and get it up. So if you're interested in watching that, of course you would have to subscribe. And if you're still here, you're the real OG. Excuse me, I'm out of breath here. So yes. So this is it. That completes this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I see you in my next video. Bye.